Hello everybody, this is CholeraSC bringing you a special commentary from the Pro League All-Stars matches, and this is Firebathero and Free versus Upmagic and NBS. That's right, 4 players from 4 completely different teams, and 4 players, with the exception of NBS on CJ, who usually do not play on 2v2. And I have to say, whoever made these teams really didn't like Upmagic and NBS, because this is going to, for me at least, I think this is going to be a complete blowout. Firebathero and Free, a Terran and Protoss team, and both are very strong players, and we'll be facing Upmagic and NBS, a Terran and Protoss team. NBS, as we saw recently in the, I think it was the MST, is not a very good one-on-one player. And Upmagic, while a creative Terran player, is really not on the top notch, whereas definitely Free is a decent, I'd say above average, almost an A-class Protoss player. And Firebathero, of course, other than his ceremonies, is also an A-class Terran player. So, I really think that the team of Firebathero and Free are going to do very well. And basically, the Pro League All-Stars basically is a very casual series of games that are played among some of the best players in the Pro League from the last season. I don't know why NBS is there, to be honest, but here we see at the 12 o'clock position in blue is Upmagic. His ally at the 11 o'clock position is NBS. So they're going to be sharing that one choke point, and I think they have a little bit of an advantage starting off here. They're going to need it, though, because they're facing none other than Firebathero here in Teal, and he's at the 7 o'clock location. There he is, and his ally will be Free at the 1 o'clock position in brown. Now, I don't know whether the players have even had a chance to practice with each other, or if they ever even play 2v2s. I know Firebathero and Free and Upmagic certainly do not play for their teams. I'm sure they play for fun at times, but 2v2 strategies can be very different, and certainly a Terran and Protoss 2v2 will be very different from pretty much anything we've seen, since we hardly ever see things like that. And once again, the practice issue will come into play. So NBS may not be as bad as I may think from the beginning. NBS, the Protoss player at the 11 o'clock, because at least he's used to playing 2v2s, whereas I cannot say the same for any of the other 3 players. Here comes a gateway going up for Free, and I believe Firebathero is actually building his barracks at the choke point, leading from his natural expansion. We'll see if the Terran players decide to go for early factory builds. I think that could be very viable, given that they're not playing with any Zergs around, so they don't need those early medic marines at all. And we're seeing a 2-gate here from NBS, and by the way, if you couldn't hear it, the Korean commentators were saying ceremony over and over again, so they're definitely referring to Firebathero and what kind of ceremony he'll do at the end of the All-Stars game. And of course, we're seeing a lot of chat here among the players, and by the way, Firebathero has gone for 2 racks instead of what I expected, so we'll see if the other Terran player, Upmagic, from Estro, decides to go 2 racks also. By the way, Free is from Hanbit Stars, Firebathero from Samson Khan, NBS from CJ Entus, and Upmagic from Team Estro. And anyway, so we are going to be seeing all the players basically go for rush builds here. I think the brown Protoss Free also went for a double gate. Yeah, he went for a 2-gate also. So we're going to be seeing a lot of early game action here, and a 2 racks coming up for Upmagic. So this is definitely very interesting. I didn't expect a Terran versus Protoss mirror match to result in all the players going for basic units. I thought there would actually be more tech than this. Given that a Terran and Zerg matchup usually ends up with a Terran going for tech and the Zerg going for tech, going for Mulisks and Goliaths respectively. But anyway, it might be because of the starting locations. Now, one Zealot from Free is moving out, and he's joined with 2 Marines from Firebathero, and looks like a lot of SCVs have come out for Upmagic, and so it looks like the team of Upmagic and NBS are going to go in for a double rush, probably on top of Free, because Free is in that isolated position at the upper right, and Free needs to fight off a whole lot of units here. Zealots looks like are pushing away Firebathero's Marines. I think that's a really smart idea. Firebathero has 2 SCVs to help him in this, and I think the really good idea is to use the Zealots against the Marines, and then to use the Marines and SCVs against the Zealots of Free. That would be a good idea. And now it looks like what basically Estro and Upmagic and NBS want to do is isolate their Stork for some reason. For no reason, there's Stork's face. Want to isolate Free at the upper right, and this is turning out to be hilarious. By the way, as you notice, the players were chatting during the game. That is normally not allowed. And there's a Sea Shield and Luxury in the back, so we have a whole motley crew here of all-star players, and certainly going to be very amusing. I might cast a couple more games here. I am out of town right now, actually casting from a friend's place, but it's storming outside because of the remnants of Tropical Storm Hannah or whatever. So Basically, there's no outdoor activities right now, so I'm going to be casting instead of like eating barbecue. But anyway, Free now is getting pincer 2v1 here, and just to identify more players, of course, that's none other than KTF Flash there. I might be casting Flash versus Jaedong also later on today. And now comes the engagement at the upper right and Free, and Firebathero's nowhere to be seen. Firebathero needs to get his Marines up there. I'm surprised that there's no medics yet, or Firebat's out for the Firebathero. He really needs something to support his ally, though, or Free will go down, then that will be a 2v1, and I don't think Firebathero will be able to win that. This is going to be very hard. Firebathero, I think, even has a Marine deficit here. Very, very nice job, I have to say, by Upmagic and NBS in pinning Firebathero back and separating him from Free, and I think that they are going to take the game down. I think Firebathero is actually going to lose. I don't know what happened to Firebathero in this game. Free is in huge trouble, though. Free cannot engage the Zealots because of all the Marines backing it up, and looks like this all-Marine Zealot strategy has worked, and using the SCVs, oh man, and now Free's forced to use his probes here. I think this is going to be it for Free, though. Probes are killing off a couple of the Marines, but Firebathero's finally gotten there, but I don't even know if he can hold off a subsequent attack from the NBS's Zealots. A huge melee here up in front. The Zealots of Free need to take out the Marines, but the problem is the SCVs have caused so much damage. Wow, look at this. All the probes are going down for Free. I don't think there's any way back for the Firebathero Free team. Although Firebathero is going to try for a last-ditch counterattack, I have to say I'm a little bit disappointed, although I do think the starting positions made a huge, huge difference. The fact that Free was isolated up there in the upper right probably was the thing that decided it in his favor. Sorry, in the other team's favor. Here comes the last-ditch attack from Firebathero, though, and Free. Now they're sending their Zealots and their Marines sacrificing Free's base, and if they can hold that off, if Upmagic and NBS can hold this off, then I think they will be okay. And now they're getting the SCVs there with the drone drill. I have to say, Upmagic's drone drills have been absolutely perfect. I'm sorry, SCV drills, not drone drills, but SCV drills have been perfect this game. And really, they have won them the game. And Firebathero, unfortunately, against my predictions entirely, is going to lose this game. And maybe they're going to be doing some ceremony in his face. We could be seeing that. Looks like a hidden expansion being set up for Free at the lower right, but this is really not going to work out, I think. Free's main base is going down in flames right now. Firebathero is going to have to defend from his racks, but yeah, that's a good game here. So very interesting strategy. None of the players decided to go for Mac. I think the Terrans could have had an option to do that, but I think the fact that Upmagic decided to rush forced Firebathero also to go for the 2 racks and help his ally. Or perhaps even before the rush happened, he knew it was coming, and hence he was forced to go 2 racks instead of going for Vultures, which certainly would have been effective against every unit on the map. Vultures would have been devastating, but unfortunately there were no Vultures up for anyone, and so it became a Zealot and Marine fight. And here comes Upmagic. Maybe Upmagic will do one of his famous little magic tricks after the game. He likes to do little magic tricks, like, I don't know, blowing a card out or something, throwing a card out and letting it disappear, or like swallowing a flame, and maybe he'll do that just because it's Firebathero. And now Firebathero is building supply depots for no reason, yeah, he's awaiting some humiliation here, and I think everyone in the world wants a chance of humiliating Firebathero, so here we go. Firebathero is building a ton of supply depots, and I don't know what he's chatting. I would love to know what he's saying right now, so if anyone who knows Korean can translate the last half a minute of text from him, that'd be great. Oh, he's drawing a heart! That's what Firebathero's done! He's drawn a heart! Now we realize what's going on. Firebathero has drawn his own heart, his supply depot bunker SCV heart in his base. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, that was what he was doing. A little joke on himself, and that's GG there. I have to say, funny little self-humiliation there by Firebathero. I like his style in victory and in defeat. And Upmagic looking good there, I have to say. Well played by him. NBS also, well, not doing anything wrong. And I have to say, I think the starting locations made the biggest differences, although I do commend the other 2v2 players' game, I guess. Anyway, let me know if you guys want to see more Pro League Finals games. Sorry, Pro League All-Stars games in the next few days, and I'll see if I can cast them. I know you guys are going to say yes, but I'm going to see... Oh, and they're doing a somersault! Firebathero and Free are doing some ceremony, and Free's too embarrassed to do it. Free being a normal programmer and not Firebathero. I don't know what that was, rolling on the ground there, but... Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this. I might be able to do 1 or 2 more games here while I'm out of town, but It's taking a long time for me to download them, unfortunately, and it might take me forever to upload these, so don't be surprised if you get them several days after this weekend is over. But anyway, I actually don't know what the teams are either. If someone could tell me what the 1 versus 2 means, because I know Firebathero's team, or whatever it was, division, was up 2-0 before this map. But now it's 1-2. So I guess Samson Khan, KTF, and Hanbit Stars might be on one division, and I don't know, Estro so far, and the other one, CJ, might be in another. I don't know. Let me know, though, guys. All right, guys. I think that's pretty much all there is to my commentary, but hope you guys enjoyed this game from the Shinhan Bank Pro League All-Stars played on September 6th, and please stay tuned to more games from me.